Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Amy and I post 3 videos a week. I post a lot of full face first impressions, 3-day foundation wear test, get ready with me, things like that. If that sounds like your kind of content, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on mine. In today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of nothing over $10. Everything here is under $10. Everything on my face is under $10. I did create this like fun, summery, spring type look. So if you want to see how I created this look using items from the drugstore under $10, then just keep watching. I kind of want to start on my eyes because I want to use this palette and it's super colorful. So just in case there's fallout. Okay, so let's prep the eyes. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer. I really like this. They have a pretty terrible shade range from what I remember, but I think it's a really nice, affordable concealer if you can find one in your shade. I have swatched a couple of these a few times. This is, by the way, the Profusion Dancing Queen palette. I think it's $7 on their website for this whole palette. And I've swatched some of these, and some of the shimmers are more so like a glitter topper, and some of them are actually metallic, so it just depends on what you're doing. And I want to do like a fun look, a colorful look. That's why I wore a gray shirt, so I could go wherever I wanted. And I also pulled out this Milani blush, so I just feel like let's go full vacation vibes. I'm gonna take a little bit of Vast, which is basically my skin tone, and it doesn't really show up, I don't think. Like when I swatch it, it doesn't show up like anything. So I'm just going to take that. Just kind of give us a little base since we are going to be working for these more colorful shadows. We want to make sure there's something there. For me, anyways, to be, because I'm not brave. Okay, I'm going to just go through all of these kind of soft lilac-y periwinkle colors and just start putting them on my eyes and see what happens first. Okay, so this is super light. This is the Inhale shade. Super light, like even chalky on me. Like maybe if I put down like a white base and put this on, it could be a cool like inner corner kind of shade, but not my fave. But I am gonna just do the same. Kind of blue up this front middle part. I just wanted to like have fun, you know, get ready with you guys, use things that are affordable. So far, I mean, it's worth $7 for sure, but it's not my favorite Profusion palette that I've tried. I have the Wonderlust also. That one is not under $10. I think it's $12. But that one is, it's got more pigment, more punch, more dynamics to it. Let's see. I'm gonna go like in the middle. Yeah, this is a better color. And this is picking up quite a lot. So each time that I do it, I'm pressing it into the bristles a little bit just so I don't get it everywhere. I'm going to use reference number 1 into the shade Sporty. This one appears already to have the most pigment. All right. Let's see. Let's do this at sea color. And it's a matte, and I'm putting it on my finger. It's such a vibrant matte. Ooh, look at it. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Okay. Ooh, I love that color. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to pack on. Hold on, let me show you what I'm doing. So that was this shade right here. And I'm gonna go back to this shade, which is what we have on that outer corner. I'm gonna see if I can pack that on with my finger. Yeah. See, I didn't need my blending brushes. I needed something to pack it on with. Let's see if we can pack on with this little ColourPop E3. And I'm gonna go into that peachy shade, which is called Lush. and see if I can use it in place of my finger in this tiny inner corner area. What do you think? I think it works. It doesn't give it as much of a punch for sure, but I think it works. And at the edge, I'm kind of just dragging it up. Ooh, that's fun. I really like this color, this periwinkle color. I just feel like it doesn't hold itself as well as the other ones. So I'm gonna go into the shade Nautical, which is kind of the same of these, which are the ones that I use, but it's just darker. And I'm gonna use a little flat brush with it and use it almost like a liner on that outer corner right here, just to try to help us keep that intensity of that color. What do you guys think? I think that's good for the eyes for now. We'll see. Let's clean up some fallout, zoom out, and get working on the face some. All right, today for my foundation, I wanted to pull out the Wet n Wild Photofocus Dewy foundation. I love all of their foundations. Their Dewy Photofocus, their regular Photofocus, their Photofocus Stick, the Cushion foundation. I think they have really, really good complexion products compared to other like affordable brands. I think they have like some of the best, most affordable foundations. So, you know, choose your fancy. One thing I will say is that I do think that the Dewy one is the least long wearing compared to the other one. Let's see how far that goes. Oh man, why did I put hoops on? Okay, come here, little earring. This is the shade Shell Ivory, by the way. Look at that. You can, this cheek was so red. You can still see it a little bit, like especially the top, but it covers so well without looking super heavy on the face. They do so good. And we're gonna go into the Photofocus concealer. I use the shade, I think it's just like light ivory. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with the concealer because we do have such like that purpley blue on the eyes, you know? Let's see how far this goes. I was gonna use this Brighten Up powder, but I haven't used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in a long time, so I want to do that, even though I don't think my face really needs it. I still want to use it. And I've got the Wet n Wild setting spray here, so we're gonna do a full situation here. So I'm taking my sponge, picking up a little powder. Yes. Ooh, this is like, I never do like this full glam of looks, even though I'm not doing like glam, I guess I'm doing like fun, but like I am a very much like sheer to medium coverage, easygoing every day kind of makeup. So I feel like done up today. So I think I am gonna take a little spritz of this before I move forward. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus spray. I don't think they sell the Photofocus one anymore. I'm just trying to use it up. But they do still have a setting spray. It's just like a different name. So I'm taking like a blank side of my sponge very lightly and kind of pressing that in. I'm going to go into this other Profusion palette. This is the Studio Contour palette. And as you can see, I love this shade. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. pointed powder brush And what I do is I like pat one side of the brush in, and then I kiss that side of the brush into the hollow, so it goes in the hollow and above, and it kind of blends itself out. Okay.
Now we get to put this cream blush on.
I'm really excited about this. I've used this, but like not much. And I am going to use this blush brush that I use with my other cream blushes. All right, this is the shade You're a Peach. It matches my brow strap. And it kind of matches the inner corner, which you can't really see anymore. Maybe we'll try to build it up with this and then pack the powder on. Let's try that actually. Okay, so I'm going to go into this. And it picks up quite a bit, and you can't knock it up. It doesn't do anything. If you want to, if you're scared of this, you can like take your hand and kind of get it evenly. I do feel very 80s though now. I think we're gonna leave it and let it, like, my cheeks soak it up, and then we'll assess it in a few minutes. But I'm gonna take that ColourPop brush again. I'm wiping it off since I used it with the other colors. And we're gonna dip into this blush and build it up in here. I'm gonna do one eye at a time. Wow. And I'm gonna take the powder version of the same shade thing that we were using. I like it. What do you guys think? It's darker now, but it's fine. It's because it's like wet, right? I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. I do think it darkened it up, but I'm not mad at it. It definitely at least brought the color back to the forefront, you know? It was pretty washed out. Ooh, what are we gonna do with the lower lash? Let's do the lower lashes. All right, I'm gonna take this little fluffy kind of smudger moment, and I think I'm gonna go into like a brown. Okay, I'm gonna take this same brush, going in between that coral shade and that basically invisible shade to make like a lighter peachy shade. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go into brown. Oh, there's a brown shade here called Sandstorm, and I'm like tapping the tip of my brush into it. Just make like a little shadow of shade. I'm gonna pick up that blue shade and kind of connect it. I don't know. We're gonna hold off here. My hands are so dirty. Okay, next, let's go. Let's put mascara on. Okay, so I have mascara on both eyes, and I did my brows, and I did like a heavy brow to like help frame all of this. And I still think the blush or my flush cheeks, can't decide if like the redness in my cheeks is starting to come through, or if it really truly is this blush, which I've used this blush before, and it's not like you can sheer it out. I just maybe went a little too far. So I am gonna take the Essence Brighten Up powder on a big powder brush, just very lightly pressing into both, kind of knocking it off and going kind of over it to see if we can knock it down. Yeah, I think that worked, right? I think it also is just a little too high for what I was doing today. That's fine. Sometimes you can wash off makeup, and sometimes you have to go, you know? I don't have anywhere to go, but I just want to show you what I would do if I were, you know? Kind of take some powder and lightly, specifically like the edges where it like looks pretty harsh here, trying to blend that. But I think that helped a little bit. But as you can see, I think I'm just flushed. Like I can feel the heat, the flush, you know? Just happens sometimes. Are you a flush person? Do you flush or not? That sounds weird. Do you get flushed or no? Let's see. I hope you all flush. I'm gonna go into this Essence Glow to Go palette. If you know me, you know that the Essence Pure Nude highlighter is one of my favorite highlighters. And this is basically the same formula, but you've got some different colors. I'm gonna go into this like pale peachy gold, and I like using this Real Techniques setting brush. Before, very matte. After, very glow. And it is like very much a natural glow. Obviously, if you pick like a color that is way lighter than your skin tone, then it would look, you know, more poppin'. But if you pick one that's close, it's quite natural. All right, so for lips, I pulled out some lip balmy things. I have 3 colorful like lip balm things from e.l.f. as well as my next one that's like a perfect nude for me. And then I also have the LA Girl Precision Lip Liner in Bare. So I'm gonna go with this first. It's close to my lip color, but it is more of a warm color. This is NYX Beach Casual, and then these 3 are e.l.f. You have Golden Pear, Cherry Slush, and Grapefruit. Yes, Grapefruit. So because I'm already pretty colorful, I think I am just gonna go with the NYX like nude one. I honestly feel like I should be going to Miami tonight and like going to a club and dancing. Do people dance at clubs still? I don't know. I've never been to Miami. Is this the colors of like the Miami Dolphins? Is that why I think that? Okay, well, here is the finished look. It's fun, colorful, summery, bright, all the things, right? So this is a full face, a nice, colorful, summery situation. Everything that I used is under $10. I would say out of everything that I used, this is the only thing that I wouldn't recommend. I do like their other palettes. I think it might just be that these pastels really weren't their jam. You know, like these browns are really, really beautiful, and I really love the Wonderlust palette from them. I think that one is really worth your money. This one, I mean, I think it turned out all right. They're just pretty chalky of shades, which I know can happen with pastels. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I don't know.
How do people
Do it. I don't know.